What's up, Digidestins? This is Kyle D, better known as RideMyAvatar, and today we have a video for you all to enjoy. So without further ado, let's dive in the video and talk about it.
So guys, if you want to help support the channel with no extra cost, please use the affiliate link down below. It costs you nothing to support the channel, and it's just a great way of doing it while you're checking out cards that you are always ready going to be paying for. So without further ado, let's get into it.
So we got the Market Watch. If you guys know, I want to talk about just EX-10 releases Friday. So we are going to be looking over where all the cards are sitting right now, which will lead into, you know, boom, where we want to be, right? I want to make sure that we also look at cards that might go up, and that is the Owen support and the Ghosty support. So just be careful on that, because again, cards are going up, especially the max rarity pieces. Owen Dreadnought, even just bringing that in, is at $7.50. If for some reason the support plus its level 7 is what the deck needed, do not expect this to be cheap anymore. Owen is a deck that isn't seeing much competitive play, but as we're seeing more and more as their next waves of support come in, they start showing glimpses of really potent abilities. Again, we have, you know, by spending this tamer, one of your Digimon with Reptile or Dragon Thing gains piercing for the turn and then attacks. So being able to attack is a vital thing, but it is a start of memory effect. Now taking a look, it's at $6 paired to our 8s, but again, it is climbing up to 9s pretty carefully. So again, if you guys are waiting on picking up Owen stuff, I wouldn't wait too long. Make sure you pick up a couple copies for max rarity in the deck, just in case. I don't want to see you guys miss out on flexing a deck that you really want to, right? Taking a look though, Elizamon alts are at $16, which again, these won't hold long at this price. We know that if a deck gets competitive, especially if this brings Liberator, especially getting another wave of support in February, will lead to being the deck competitiveness. So $16 is holding strong there. You got 10 to 11 euros. Necromon alts are up to $14 and climbing, guys, and starting to be bought. People are not going to miss out on this card. I wouldn't expect this thing not touching 20 bucks as more and more Ghosty gets shown off. So if you guys are planning on maxing Violet and Boots with Ghosties, with Necromon and stuff like that, don't sleep on the deck, because again, we're starting to see what the deck can do. We're gonna get a level 7 for this set, and that will be a 2 of, maybe 3 of in the list, and you just don't want to be caught blind by it. Now your upside 13 to 18 euros. Now Aratas, if you guys are winning Aratas, because again, it's down to 30 bucks, which we're getting some sales. We're not really moving a lot. Again, people are going to start undercutting and undercutting and undercutting. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing hits 16, and that's where more and more comfortably it moves, right? You're going to get the people that want the card first. They're going to buy it up, and then boom, you're going to see this. But just something to think about, 19 to 20 euros. Medusamon, BT21s are up to 5s and climbing, guys. This thing was at 3s, so again, slowly moving up. This will reach $12, and then you guys are going to be saying, oh no, it's not fair, it's not fair. Well, I'm going to at least talk every little, maybe once or twice a week about Medusamon to hopefully get you guys revving up to make sure you get your stuff. Your upside 3 to 4 euros. Paramidimon, $15 and climbing. Guys, I warned you guys, and I hope you guys aren't waiting to the last second to get this, right? Now your upside 8 to 10 euros. Chimeramon EX-9s are up to $8 and climbing, guys. New support in the promo is in the set coming out in October, so just be ready for that. Chimeramon is going to be a vital tool, and the deck that is this DM set is very powerful, with Chimera being one of its main strategies. Again, deck is very powerful. Don't sleep on it. Your upside 5 to 7 euros. Deusmon Sinister Order EX-10. Don't be picking this up at 40s. I'm sorry. We're going to be looking at Gaiamon real quick. This is kind of where you would expect him to land, right? I do not want you guys to kind of overpay for something that you could definitely get into the $11 range. So don't be spending this stupid amount of money. It's probably going to be one of the best, you know, Apply cards, but I just don't want you guys burning your money on $40. Please don't buy this. 30s, 31s, again, hold off on it. Beelzemon Aces holding strong at the $50 range. Some people paid this 60s, but wouldn't be surprised if this reaches $20 to $30 on release. Beelzemon has this weird history of being quite expensive, so like 30 is kind of where it comfortably sits at first. So I expect it to come down just because it is a big fan favorite. I just expect it not to go up to 50 again. There's just no competitive deck I can see that's really going to be playing this at a high amount. Yes, it is a great ace, but again, it is an ace at the end of the day, but it is the motorcycle. Looking at 30s to 34 euros. Darkness Bagras are down to 6s. Yeah. Europe side 5 to 7 euros. Regulusmon, Sinister Order EX-10s are at 5s going down. 5s to 6s. This thing will be a $2 card. And then that's when you'll pick it up. Digimon Emperor is going to be that bulk one, $1. There's just no competitive deck really trying to use it. Now taking a look at it, 5 to 6 euros. Creepymon, this is going to be bulk dollar. Do not pass go. Do not invest into this card right away. Europe side, 6 to 7 euros. Quartzmon Aces, people have tried to sell this for 11s and stuff like that. There is way too many on, you know, $10 a piece. Don't waste your money. 7 to 8 euros. Balfamon Rage modes are at $7.90. This thing will probably reach $5, and I say pick it up at that point. This is going to be a really one of the ones you should be thinking about right away. Boom, get this as soon as it releases, because again, if you guys are thinking competitive wise, Balfamon Rage mode or Balfamon X antibody is going to be a game changer, and I really don't want to see you guys struggling on that. But 6 to 8 euros as well. Again, very powerful card. Future support is always good. Now we do have Necromon at 14s. I'm sorry, do not pick these up at this price. People, please. This is going to go in the way. Yes, Pyramidi is strong, but I really doubt this is going to be sitting at a 4 of, maybe 3. But again, think about near Bootmon and stuff like that. Level 7s, yes, you can warp into this as long as you have Close M Programmon, blah, 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 blah. Apparently I can't talk, and we know this, but at $14 a piece, I just can't see a good investment. Maybe when it's like 5s to 7s on release, if not lower, I would pick it up on Friday. Now, Europe side looking like 6 to 7 euros. MyOtismon's $5.50 going down. I just don't invest into this at this point. Unless you are very confident in playing Mallow, I really don't think this is a pick up and play deck for a lot of players. This is not something you bring to the regionals and hope to do well, right? This is something you have to have the reps on, and a lot of players will not have the reps right away, and that's going to show fast. But again, we have, you know, the big thing you have to worry about this weekend is what tops at Digimon Nationals. That is going to be a big deciding point in what makes prices fluctuate. Europe side looking like 6 to 7 euros. Wardumon is at $5 going down. I expect this to be like $2 or even $1 eventually, just because Applymon's just not screaming to be one of the best decks in the series, you know. Now, again, we have 6 to 7 euros. Apocalypse are at 8s going down. Good to see it go down. Pick it up on Friday. I'm going to be honest with you. Someone's going to bust this deck right on release weekend, and it's going to top. If it tops, this thing's going to climb. So again, just watch it closely. We have a lot of listings at 20, 33s, 12s. Again, Friday morning is going to be your best bet to take a look at this and see what you can crack at it. But again, it's just stuff you need to look at. Europe side 6 to 7 euros as well. Lucimon Satan mode, $14. Another deck you should be watching carefully. Satan mode is probably a 3 of going into it, and I just hate for you guys to kind of get blindsided, but Europe side 6 to 7 euros as well. But all in all, guys, this is the Market Watch. Hopefully you find this video useful and just accessible to you, and make sure you get your knowledge on Friday morning. Again, I expect a lot of things going to be crazy this weekend. Again, Nationals is a huge thing, especially on an EX set release that changes everything up. We've seen it in the past with Alter S. We've seen it in the past with any of the other weird sets. You know, I miss Black War Greymon, and for probably Black War Greymon Ace. So let's take a look. $19. I'm going to be straight honest with you. This is probably one of the few cards that'll probably be like 15 on release. This is too much of a fan favorite, and people are really hyping this card up. Will it last that long? We'll have to see. Again, interacting, basically shutting off an opponent's effect on an ace just because they meet a special condition is huge. This thing goes into Gallantmon comfortably a little bit. You know, being able to not be deleted right away is really nice. You know, delete one of your opponent's play cost 7 or lower, Digimon or Tamer. You know, but again, this is just how it goes. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay safe, stay healthy. Don't catch you next one. Peace.